toxic friendships, dangerous trends, and a teen star caught in the middle of it all. When Sofi Manassyan vanished from her usual content, fans were left wondering what happened. But now, the truth is spilling out, and it's deeper than anyone imagined. What really went down between Sophie and Nevada? This isn't just drama, it's a wake-up call. Let's talk about Sofi Manassyan. Bright, talented, young, a dancer, actress, and content creator with a heart of gold and a glow that made her shine across platforms. But suddenly, that glow faded. Videos stopped, smiles dimmed, and the collabs with one of her closest creator friends, Nevada, disappeared without warning. People assumed it was just a break, maybe school, maybe family. But now, we know better. Sophie wasn't just stepping away from content, she was stepping away from pain. And behind that pain, a friendship that looked pretty online, but was quietly destroying her behind the scenes. It all started with influence. Nevada, also known as Veronica Cost, had built her platform around being edgy, mysterious, always in control. To her millions of fans, she was bold and glamorous. But if you looked closer, you'd see the cracks, especially in the way she treated her audience and her so-called friends. Let's begin with the eating disorder content. Nevada openly shared that she hadn't eaten for 9 straight days. She said it on camera. She repeated it like a badge of honor. And then, in another video, she casually told viewers she lived off Red Bull. Morning, noon, night, nothing else. Instead of worrying, her fans cheered her on. And that's where the real damage began. Young viewers, especially girls, started seeing starvation as strength, as trendy, something to copy. Nevada never added a warning, never said it was harmful, never told people to take care of themselves. She glamorized something incredibly dangerous, and Sophie saw all of this happen. Sophie, who's only 17, stood for the exact opposite. She posted fun dance videos, shared food jokes, and reminded her followers that eating wasn't a weakness. It was part of life. She even once joked about food giving her energy to nap. It was silly, but also clear. She wasn't playing around with fake diets or starving for attention. She was real, and real doesn't mix well with fake. So, Sophie backed off. She stopped liking Nevada's posts, stopped showing up in her content, and, most importantly, stopped allowing herself to be part of something so harmful. But Nevada didn't stop. After the dangerous food trends, she dove headfirst into another controversy, collabing with adult content creators, women who promote content not suitable for young audiences, women who build their platforms on being sexual, bold, and very, very adult. Nevada joined them with smiles and selfies. Keep in mind, her audience is mostly teenagers, and yet she promoted these people like role models, people like Anna Malagon, famous for her OnlyFans work, or Jenna, whose content is often way too suggestive for platforms meant for everyone. Nevada wasn't just a bystander. She was in the videos, in the thumbnails, promoting them, linking up with them like it was just another collab. Sophie, not involved at all. And thank goodness, because this wasn't just awkward, it was harmful. Nevada was handing young girls content that should have never been in front of them. But the truth is, she didn't care. She just wanted clicks. And when that wasn't enough, Nevada made a move that shocked everyone. She created a video based around a fake stalker, framed it like a dreamy love story, called it cute and funny. She joked about the stalker loving her, even thought about making t-shirts for him. Let's be clear, stalking is not funny. People lose sleep over stalkers. Some live in fear for years. Turning that into a cute bit is not just tone deaf, it's cruel. Even Nevada's fans were confused. Some left comments like, "I would be terrified if I had a stalker. Hope you are safe when you go." Others warned her not to go at all, but Nevada ignored the red flags. And that was probably the moment Sophie decided, I'm done. Because it wasn't just videos anymore, it was real life. And Sophie, surrounded by adults pushing harmful content, was the only one acting like a responsible human being. Remember, Sophie is still a minor. Nevada, she's 21. Her friends, Thomas Wu is 25. Elsa is 26. These are adults, grown-ups. They should know better. But instead of guiding Sophie, they exposed her to dangerous trends, dark energy, and choices no teen should be around. So she did what most wouldn't. She walked away. And then came Nevada's fake healing arc. After all the mess, after the eating videos, stalker drama, and thirst trap collabs, Nevada tried to flip the narrative. Suddenly, she was sad, reflective, posting emotional music and sad girl edits with long captions about healing. She even landed a BetterHelp sponsorship, claiming she was finally getting therapy, talking softly, pretending to be deep, saying things like, "After I moved to the US, I found BetterHelp, and I stopped limiting myself." But here's the truth, none of it felt real. She never apologized, never took responsibility, never said, "What I posted was wrong, and I hurt people." She just rebranded, and fans saw right through it. Some even wondered, was this all part of a plan? Was the fake healing just a way to protect her image? To make people forget how harmful her past content had been? And more importantly, was she planning to drag Sophie back into it? See, some fans believed Nevada tried to mimic Sophie. Her captions started sounding like Sophie's. Her outfits, almost identical. Even her tone began to change. One old video even shows them doing the switch outfits trend. And you can tell, Nevada wanted to be seen as Sophie-like, sweet, software real. But it wasn't real. It was calculated. And maybe, just maybe, Sophie saw that coming too. Maybe she realized that Nevada didn't just want to be friends. She wanted to borrow Sophie's reputation, to use her clean image to hide her own mess. And that's terrifying. Because when your brand is built on chaos, and you stand next to someone people actually trust, you start pulling them down with you. Sophie wasn't going to let that happen. She may not have posted a tell-all video. She may not have gone live crying or called anyone out by name. But her actions were clear. She left. She stayed silent. She protected her peace. And in this influencer world filled with noise, attention-seeking, and viral trends, that silence is louder than anything Nevada ever said. It says, "I'm not playing these games." It says, "I know who I am." And most of all, it says, "I won't let you take me down with you." Sophie's journey is a reminder, for all of us, that strength doesn't always mean fighting back loudly. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is walk away. She was surrounded by toxic adults. She was pressured to be part of content that didn't match her values. She saw dangerous behaviors being normalized right in front of her. But instead of falling into it, she chose herself. And for a 17-year-old to make that choice, that's something we all should respect. So next time you scroll through your feed, ask yourself this: is the person you follow really helping you feel better about yourself? Or are they just chasing views at your expense? Because being real matters. And Sophie? She stayed real from start to finish. If this video opened your eyes to the pressure influencers face, especially young ones like Sophie, give it a like. And if you believe in supporting creators who stay true to themselves, make sure to subscribe. We've got more honest stories coming your way. Stay kind, stay smart, and never be afraid to walk away from what doesn't feel right.